Hello, hello, hello. It's old Mr. Bob here. And versus young Mr. Bob. And today is the Monday, the 6th of November, 2017. Today's word is still humbled. Humbled, humble, humbled. Want to call me? Let's have a conversation. 213-713-8954, 8954 Green, ATT, on Twitter, Mr. Bob, Bob895. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Deal here on YouTube. What are you, a legal expert here? No, all right. You want to call me? It's 1213, that's the area code, 713-8954. 8954 is a big theme, you know, it's really easy. The email, 8954, here it is again, green@att.net. And of course, you know what it is, the old favorite there on Twitter. Who's tweeting today? Very few people are tweeting, but I still tweet. And I still like people's tweets, and I still mention it every day. So it's Bob8954. It's Bob8954. Yeah. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo here on YouTube. So we're talking about humbled. Certainly, Harvey Weinstein is humbled. He's been humbled. He thought he had the world by the tail. He thought he could have any woman he wanted, anytime he wanted, however he wanted. I'm a big, my money and all my fame and all my success, it gives me power to do whatever I want to do. And he learned now that that's not true. And I hope we all learn the lesson that it's not true. That the power, whatever power we have, I was thinking about, you won't know what I'm talking about, and that's good. That's why I'm even mentioning it. I've never mentioned this publicly in all these years. There goes the cops. Maybe they're going to get that guy. That guy's going really quick. It's kind of scary. Car juts over. That guy's going to be on the pavement. I'm looking ahead to see what he's going to do here. He hasn't pulled him over yet. There he goes. But there's the old saying, absolute power corrupts absolutely. I mean, Solomon was one of the most wise and successful people of the history of man. Probably had more money than Rockefeller or Ford. I mean, a lot of money. Trump, all these guys, all these $1 million goodies here. And he had concubines. He had thousands of women at his disposal. He just walked through and, you know, and just point at whatever woman he wanted. So he had every sort of physical satisfaction. He had every kind of food he wanted. And Ecclesiastes says that it's all vain. There's really no point in it. What's the point? There's no point in you know, well, I had 55 wives, or I had sex with 5,000 women, or, you know, some of these basketball people talk like that. It's like, you're just an idiot. You're not getting anything that way. Doesn't matter how many women or how many men or how much money or how many color TV sets you have. I mean, I remember people were real proud of the fact, look at me, I got a big TV. Look how big it is. We got a big TV one time. You know, my spouse at the time, she had to get this food service. She wanted to have all the steaks and pies and victuals that money could buy. They gave us a freezer. The whole thing was just like crazy. And so they gave us a television set, and that TV set was a pretty cool set. We had it for years and years and years. I built a giant TV stand that was up high off the floor. I went right up to the ceiling there in the old room, and we used to watch Wild Wild West, and we watched all the shows. We had lots of videos we could watch, and it was a big TV set, and it was a huge TV set. It was probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet thick. It was, you know, pretty big TV set, but a huge screen. And I think in the end we just gave it away. I just put it on the curb and somebody took it. And then of course the TV stand, I mean, I remember taking that apart and I was like, who built this thing? What is this, World War III? I mean, I built it to last, baby. It was not going to be taken apart by nobody know how very quickly. Had lots of little, oh, he did catch somebody. Look, Marge, he did catch somebody, Marge. The motorcycle officer, he did catch somebody. He caught him on his little motorcycle. Oh man, I feel bad for it. Anybody gets pulled over, I feel bad for them. They're probably going too fast, or didn't have enough passengers, or had some kind of reason, you know. Well, let me go ahead and give you my credentials. I'm a dirty, rotten, filthy sinner. I don't have anything to be proud of. My best things I've ever done in my life, they're filthy rags before the Lord. There's no reason for you to want to watch me. Very few people do watch me now. I used to have a deal where I would send out the daily Devo in writing, audio, promo video, of course the YouTube video. I had all kinds of means of communicating the gospel and sharing my point of view on God and His grace and mercy. But I'm not doing that now. I just like, oh my man. This person's a maniac. They did not wait for the passing zone. They just zipped over across the lines, and then they practically ran to that car. So sad, so sad. Time for some eggnog. Now they're going back over that way. This is like $400 tickets. That's $1,000 right there in tickets. That maniac is just. Plus, it's very dangerous because cars are flinging by here at 85 miles an hour, and then you jump out in front of them. That is a recipe for disaster. My brother Tim, hey Tim, my brother Tim, he preaches the Smith system. That's his pulpit. That's his Bible for driving, the Smith system, and having the space bubble all around. So I always make sure I follow the Smith system of space bubbleism. You know, I can't help people behind me a whole lot, but I can take care in front of me, and then I can do my best to, you know, if I'm in this number one lane, which I am, then I will keep myself to the right. I'll ride this white line down here. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the, you know, I'm riding the line. I'm not doing that, you know, but I do stay near the line so that I give a wide berth to the motorcycles that are over there. If I'm in the carpool lane or the fast track lane, which I am sometimes, then I will stick to the left-hand rail. I will just glue my car into that rail and give them a wide berth on that side. I just try to give everybody some space. With the space, then Brother Tim shared something here a couple days ago. He was training the staff at one of his companies he works for, and he was saying that when we keep our speed under 50, 55, we just kind of just mosey it along, no big hurry, that the stopping time is increased. The ability to you know, if you look away, to look at the mirror, you do things that are valid. You know, there's valid reasons to not have your eyes on the road. You know, we don't have our eyes on the road to check our speedometer, see what speed we're going. We don't have the eyes on the road because we're checking the left-hand mirror. No eyes on the road because we're checking the right-hand mirror. So when we look away and we do these things, checking in the rear-view mirror. You're in my rear-view mirror right now. I don't really have to have a rear-view mirror because I got a side mirror, and the way the Casa del Green work vehicle is set up, it's a blind. You know, I don't have anything back there. I don't want to see anything back there because I got at night these new people, all these LED lights. I got an LED light. It's LED. Yeah, that means laser enabled destruction. I'm going to destroy your eyeballs with my LED light. You just wait. Get in front of me and I'll show you. I mean, laser-enabled destruction lights. I mean, it's insane. They're so bright. You know, and it's just like, do you really have to blast my eyeballs out with your dang lights? I mean, I can't see it. There he goes. Another $400. There it is. $400 more. Guy probably didn't even have fast track pass. He's just going to zip over there and hope for the best. Well, they got them their cameras, and they got them their blue lights, and they'll be catching that little varmint. They're gonna catch him quick, give him a good $1,000 whooping. Hope it was worth it, pal, for the extra 2 minutes you're gonna save there, huh? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Love those crave those crazy squares. Remember the cereal commercial from yesteryear? It was yesterday actually, but. My age, everything's yesteryear. When you're 100 years old, boy, oh boy. You're not 100 years old, Bob. What are you talking about? Well, I'm closer to 100 than you are. Well, most of you. Maybe there's some old timer watching. You know, I'm 59. I'm 60, so it's too bad, old timer. Alrighty. Yep. So it was all of a sudden now 70 sounds like young. It's like, hey, I'm 70. I'm doing great. I'm 60. It doesn't feel like nothing. It feels like, hey, I'm just the same old Mr. Bob. Always been, a cheerleader, and there's people. Well, you need help with the groceries, sir. Would you like some help with the groceries? How about the furniture? What about the furniture? And I'm like, no, I don't need any help with my furniture. I don't need any help with the groceries. I'm doing just fine. Thank you very kindly. And so how are we going to be humble today? Well, I think one thing we can do to be humble is not judge. Let's not judge anybody. You're a jackass! That's my sin. I mean, I like to call people jackasses. My grandfather did it, and I know for a fact that my ex-wife was not happy with me because my son said a lot of words. He said squirrel was his first word, squirrel. He saw a squirrel. He was like, squirrel. But he was there. I was in the store, and they all stayed in the car, and he was in there. He's going, jackass, jackass, jackass. And he was tooting the horn. It's not like I hand him a memo, It's just me just sounding off, But no, it's the old missus could not stand that. She's like, well, believe me, I'm not the one to call the people on their sins, and we shouldn't judge. But there's a lot worse people can do, and given the old obscene gesture, and a lot of those other things are, if not as bad, they're not good. So I've got to learn not to call jackass. Yeah, jackass. I do tend to say that because what is the point with a jackass? A jackass is a stubborn mule. A jackass is an animal that refuses to learn. And I think it's kind of descriptive sometimes. It's like, well, they just don't learn. What are these people doing? Zinging it out of the high frequency lane. You can't do that. There's laws. There's rules. They don't want you to do that. Here's this person. Watch. They're going to go right up here, and they're going to go right over. There they go. And I say, yeah, people are honking at him. I'm honking at him. And he's just like, I don't know what he's doing. Once in a while, I will zip over like this guy's going to do right now. I'm watching him here. Because it's an emergency. Just like, you know what? I'm willing to pay the ticket. But it's pretty rare. Like, well, I'll tell you one of the situations. You're going north on the 57. And then you get past the 60. And if you're in the carpool lane past the 60, you're done. You are D-O-N-E, done, done, done. D-O-N-E, done, done, done. D-O-N-E, done, done, done. Done, 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 done. D-O-N-E, done, done, done. You are done. Hey, they won't let you get off at the carpool lane to get to the 57. It ain't possible. So, and they don't have big signs up. If you're going to the 57, get off here. There's no signs. It's a huge faux pas. So I found myself like, there's nothing coming up here. So I've got to get over, and I just get over and, say my prayers. But people just do it on a piece of road like this. I'm like, what are you going? The guy, he got off, he got on, he got off. I'm like, hey, something's wrong with this picture, So not judging. That's some way we can be good at, be better at being humble. Not judge people. How about not being nitpicky and complaining and being pessimistic? How about being positive? How about being loving and kind? How about understanding that other people are also human beings? Other people, they are also people that we need to respect and love and care for. How about eggnog? Want some eggnog? Altadena eggnog, nothing but the best. No, there's no alcohol. It's Altadena eggnog. Try it now. It won't be out later. It came out November the 23rd and October the 23rd, and then it'll be gone the end of December.